Wait, okay, and go.
It's lockdown and it's the middle of January.
It is.
And what we're doing in the Mansfield over the next few months is we'll be doing a series of videos on things you can do now to get you ready for the spring and just to do something while you're waiting for spring to happen.
Okay, great. What are we starting with?
So today we're going to start with citrus.
Oh, excellent.
And citrus you can do from seeds.
Yep.
Now the thing about citrus is, with lots of citrus, the seed is genetically identical, will give rise to a plant that's genetically identical to the mother plant. They breed true.
Okay.
Most fruit, that's not the case. You plant a seed, God knows what you're going to get.
Okay.
But with some citrus, that's not the case.
Okay.
So what I'm doing now, you can also do with lemons, and you can do it with oranges.
Okay.
It won't work with it won't work with grapefruit.
Okay.
So just check to make sure your citrus is going to work. See if it's a variety that breeds through from seed, and then give it a go.
Okay. So when you said it's not from a supermarket, you got these at Brixton Market.
Yeah. So what I've got here is I've got some Jamaican limes.
Okay.
So Jamaican limes are basically tropical limes, and they're the same limes that are used in Thai cooking and Mexican cooking. They're not named for them as bartender limes or key limes, so they're limes for key lime pie. Now, the thing about these limes is, unlike your regular supermarket limes, they've got seed,
Yep.
which is, pretty useful. Secondly, of all the citruses you can do from seed, these are some of the quickest to make fruit.
Oh,
So
great.
if everything goes right and you really look after them well, in theory, you can get fruit after about 2 years.
Okay.
Whereas if you plant an apple pip, you're looking at 20 years.
Okay.
So they're worth doing it for that reason too. They are much, much more aromatic than your regular limes. The reason you don't see them in the shop is they don't travel very well.
Okay.
They've got quite thin skins and they dry out quite fast. But they're easy to get in Brixton Market.
Okay.
So I got these from Esme, but Derek on Electric Avenue, he'll do them too, plus lots of other people. You'll see them in bags with about eight limes in.
Okay.
Right, so how do you do this? It's really easy. Get your seeds out of your fruit.
Yeah.
I just did a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Wash them to get the slimy coating off,
Okay.
and you're good to go.
Okay.
One thing about citrus seed is it does not dry out. It does not dry out. If this is allowed to dry out, it will die.
Okay.
So basically, just get it out of your fruit fresh, wash it off, and plant it.
Okay.
Don't leave it to hang around.
Okay.
Planting it, put it in a small modular compost. Doesn't really matter what the compost is. You're good to go.
Excellent.
Now, two more things about citrus. It needs to be warm to germinate. It's really a tropical plant, so keep it at least 20 degrees or 70 Fahrenheit, so a warm room.
Okay.
And they should be up within 2 to 4 weeks. If they haven't come up after that time, they're not going to come up. So
Okay.
this is how they work. The other thing also about citrus is the roots are very, very susceptible to rotting off if they get too wet. Do not have your citrus ever sitting in a tray of water.
Okay.
They will die. Basically, let the compost get dry on the surface, water them, and then let it get dry on the surface again. Or else you'll wipe everything out really fast.
Okay. Thank you. That's citrus.